Hi guys, welcome to the channel and thanks for clicking on this video. It's your boy, FOF Nelson. And today we're going to be showing you my tech deck collection. I got a ton of tech decks that I accumulated throughout the years. We're going to kind of go through them all, kind of give a little description of them or tell them when I got them, because honestly it's going to be like three separate eras of tech decks. I've been collecting them since the late 90s, early 2000s, and then I kind of picked up again and had a renaissance in like 20 teens. I kind of got back into it, and then I'd say maybe like 6 to 8 months ago I had another resurgence where I just started buying every tech deck I saw that I thought was cool or would be fun to ride or just a sweet graphic on it or something. So we're going to kind of go through the whole lifespan of tech deck in this little video, because I actually still have one of my very first decks back from like 1998 or 99, something like that. I got one of my first decks still. So it'll be kind of cool taking a look at that and just how tech deck has changed over the years. They've made many changes as fingerboarding gets more popular and there's more feedback on it. They've made changes throughout the years. So I'm just gonna kind of show you the evolution of tech deck in this video. So let's get into this, guys. All right, so here they are. This is my giant tech deck collection. Like I said, it kind of spans throughout a lot of years, and I kind of wanted to show you real quick, talk a little bit about each board, or groups of boards. So let's start over here. This is where I have the newest boards that tech deck has come out with. These right here are actually their wooden decks, and these are kind of their mid-range boards. When I first wanted to get a wooden deck and feel like I was actually fingerboarding on a real board, I picked these up. Yuto and Nyjah, obviously, two best skaters, so I had to check those two things out. I skated this Yuto for quite a while, actually, until I made the leap, and then I wanted to upgrade it and get, kind of a more professional setup. It's got bushings. Sorry about that, guys. It's got bushings in it. They're not like the best bushings ever, but it definitely has bushings. The wheels are really rubbery. So there's tons of grip. I mean, I'm putting weight on that and I can't even like freaking move that thing, man. There's so much grip on these wheels that they're almost too grippy. Um, but if you're just off in skateboarding and fingerboarding, excuse me, and you're really having trouble landing like on hubbas or ledges, these sticky wheels might help you out quite a bit actually, but they're too sticky. Too sticky. Next, we're going to move on. We have a Paul Rodriguez board. This is one of my favorite graphics. I just love the color. I love the astronaut on it. I put the purple trucks on it. It's got bushings in it. These ones are actually really stiff. Holy buckets. I went with one black wheel, one purple wheel, alternated them like that just to give it an extra cool look. We got a Nyjah board that I threw some purple trucks on just to kind of give it the whole look and scheme. Pretty sweet. Next, we kind of got the Neon series that Tech Deck came out with. These are glow-in-the-dark boards, actually. They're pretty cool. I got two of them. Two blinds that glow. Two neon ones. All these boards down here are going to be 32 millimeter boards. They all have bushings that kind of act like real ones. Here's another Paul Rodriguez primitive. Love the gold foil they put on this thing. Super sick. Sheckler Sandlot Times. Another Nyjah board. She have two of these finesses. And then these are the element boards I have down here. This next row of boards, if you can see, they're quite a bit thinner than the 32 millimeter. And this is back when Tech Deck was doing 30 millimeter boards. So that's basically the main difference is the size, the width of it. So we got blind, we got a zero, we got some enjoy boards, we got a penny board, more enjoy. Kind of just going over these. Here we go. I finally can show you what these bushings look like. These things are stiff, dudes. There's no wiggle. There's no wiggle in these type of bushings. This is back before they actually tried to make a real bushing that felt good and skated good. So those are just the stiffest of the stiffs on these boards, to be honest with you. This one's pretty sweet. This is a Nyjah board. I got it with one of my Nyjah setups. I actually just did a video about that. And that's the board that came with it. Got a pretty cool blind board right here. Threw the red trucks on it. If you look at these trucks, guys, they look so small compared to the 32 millimeter trucks. I'm sorry about that. It's just for size comparison. Look at that. Significantly smaller. Significantly. Another blind right here. Threw the purple trucks on it. I thought that was a really cool color combination. Looks kind of sick together. And then the thank you board. Shout out Tori Pudwell. Shout out thank you board. Super sweet. One of the dopest skateboarders out there, man. Threw the gold trucks on this and then did the yellow and purple wheels. And we're going to go up to this era of tech decks. So these ones are probably the most modern tech decks. These you're going to find at the store right now. You can probably go get this P-Rod if it's not sold out. You can go find this Nyjah at the store. You can pick these up. These are the most recent tech decks. So these ones all right there, you're going to be able to find pretty regularly, pretty easily. This next batch right here, which was like the 30 millimeter boards, that's going to be... teens, 20 teens, I want to say. This is the 20-teen era of tech deck boards. Maybe all the way up into the early 2000s. Because I do think you can actually still purchase some of these kind at stores. So you definitely want to check that out when you're buying tech deck. You're going to want to go with these down here, the ones with the better bushing. So always make sure you check. Make sure it looks like that. Silver. It's got that silver chrome cap to it. It's got that nice bushing with wiggle to it. So yeah, this is kind of like 20 teens. And then up here, we're going to kind of be jumping into the 2010s. And then even my very last board I'm going to show you guys is like probably 1999 maybe or something like that. So we got a Chris Cole board. All these boards up here, they're tiny, guys. They're literally... I don't know if you can, there we go. That's kind of a good way to tell right there, size comparison. They're so tiny compared to the 30. And then even going over here compared to the 32. Look at that. Look at the size comparison. You guys have no idea how much better fingerboarding is now than when we first started off back in the day, man. And just how much it's progressed over the years. It's come a long way. So yeah, we got a Chris Cole board. I want to say these are like, gosh, 28s maybe, 28 millimeter boards. They feel tiny. They might even be 27 or something. So yeah, Plan B, Ryan Sheckler. Plan B was my favorite. Back in that era, like the 2010s, the early 20 teens, even kind of. Probably more towards the 2010s, to be honest with you. Some finesse boards right here. You can definitely tell there's a difference in these. You can tell these tech decks are even older than these tech decks. This tech deck doesn't actually put these in here anymore. So that's basically so the truck can lock in. It's a little easier getting your trucks in. So kind of wild to see that. I don't know if you guys ever seen that. And then we got a super old hookup board right here. We're talking, this thing's ancient, guys. Couple finesse ones right here. Finesse is one of my favorite, along with Plan B. But then here is the oldest board I own. It's the Birdhouse Willie Santos. And this thing is original OG. I mean, look at the grip tape on that thing even. Grip tape isn't even the same. Here's just some comparisons. How the grip tapes have changed over the years, guys. Insane. Insane. You know this is an old one. when you see the grip tape like that. And then one cool thing about Tech Deck, even though they're not bearing wheels, man, they have some cool variations of wheels. Some Plan B wheels, different colors. I mean, look at some of these wheels. They're insane, guys. That's the cool thing about plastic wheels is you can get pretty tricked out in some of these Spitfire and all these awesome Zoo York. Just tons of sweet wheels, colors, and different things you can go with. And then over here, I just got a bag of trucks. Just a bag of trucks. These are probably only 28, maybe 30. Maybe 30. Some of them might even be off of these decks. So yeah, maybe even 28 millimeter truck back then. So yeah, that's kind of it, guys. That's all the Tech Decks I have. I used to have a lot more. I downsized quite a bit, gave away a few. So thanks for watching the video. Appreciate it. So that's the video, guys. I hope you like looking at some of these ancient Tech Decks, some of these newer ones, just looking at how they evolved over the years and how dramatically they've changed. Fingerboarding's been around for a while now, guys, and especially Tech Deck. They're like the OG fingerboard brand, you know? So thanks for checking out this video. Give it a like, comment down below, subscribe, and we're going to catch you in the next one. Keep on fingerboarding, guys.